Hi children, good morning. How are you all? I hope you are all safe at home. I am welcoming you to 7th standard, first maths class. Listen, today we are going to see chapter 1, integers. Before going to chapter, let us see some examples how to use the numbers in day-to-day life. See, if I raise a question, how many? What would be your answer? For example, how many students in your class? How many classrooms in your school? How many members in your family? Okay? What is your answer? 1 or 2 or 3 and so on. So before answering, you must count. How do you count the numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. So this counting numbers, nothing but natural numbers. Okay? For instance, so what are natural numbers? Natural numbers. That is represented by capital letter N. So the natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. to infinite. Okay? So here the smaller number is 1, the greater is infinite. Okay? Now we see the whole number. I had 500 rupees. I spent a full amount to purchase some groceries. Okay? So how much now I have? No money. Empty. So that represent in numbers 0. Okay? This 0 include with the natural numbers. That is called whole numbers. Okay? So what are whole numbers? Whole numbers that represent in capital W. So natural numbers add with the 0, that is called whole numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. infinite. Here whole numbers, the smallest number is 0 and the greatest is infinite. Are you understand children? Okay. Now we see the integers. See, in some places the temperature is calculated by less than 0. Less than 0. So, how do you write less than 0 numbers? That is the negative numbers. Okay? So, that negative numbers include with the whole numbers, that is called integers. Okay? For example, see, this is the sea level. C. Consider as a sea level. Here, one submarine is here. Submarine. So, the submarine is below the sea level. For example, you take a 200 feet below the sea level. Okay? So, the sea level you consider 0. The above the sea level you consider the positive. Below the sea level you consider that is a negative. Okay? So, 200 feet means below the sea level means you consider in number minus 200 feet. Okay? So, this minus negative numbers include with the whole numbers, that is called integers. Okay? So, what are integers? The whole numbers 0, 1, 2, 3 etc. infinite. Add with the minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, etc. infinite. So, whole numbers add with the negative numbers, that is called integers. Do you understand children? What is integers? Okay, very good. Now see how to represent integers on the number line. Okay, see this is called the integers line. So 0. The right side of the 0 is positive integers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. Then the left side of the 0 is negative integers. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, etc. So, right side positive and left side negative. Okay, this is the positive direction. This is the negative direction. Are you understand, children? Okay. Now, the question is, what are the integers in between minus 5 to 5? So, how do you write in between minus 5 to 5? So, in between, see here, minus 5 here, this is a plus 5, positive 5. What are the integers in between minus 5 and 5? Minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, up to 4. So, what are the integers? Minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you understand how to find out the integers between any two integers? Good. Okay. Now, you see, comparison of integers. Comparison of integers. Comparison of integers. Okay. The first one is the positive integers compared with 0. Always the positive integers greater than 0. Okay. The positive integers greater than 0. That is the first one. The second one, the negative integers less than 0. Okay. Now comparing the positive and the negative integers. Positive integers is greater than the negative integers. Okay. For example, 545. This is the positive integer. So this is definitely greater than 0. You know already. Okay. Now we take a negative integer, any negative integer, minus 325. This minus 324 is less than 0. Okay. Because see in number line, the numbers, negative numbers are left side of the 0. So left side of the 0 means that gives smaller. Okay. Comparing the 0, these are smaller. Okay. So minus 324 is less than 0. Okay. Now compare the positive and positive. Okay. See, for example, 45 and 76. So compare these two integers, both are positive. See, now we compare positive with the positive integers. Okay, for example, 45 compare with the 27. Okay, these both are positive integers, isn't it? Yes. You know already the comparing these two numbers, 45 is a greater number. So 45 is greater than 27. Okay. Now we compare both negative integers. Okay. See here. Minus 55 and minus 27. See. Minus 55, minus 27. These both are negative integers. Suppose, if you remove this negative sign, so here 55 and 27. Comparing the 55 and 27, 55 is a greater. But you put the negative sign, minus 55 and minus 27, here just opposite. Minus 27 is a greater number, greater integer. Are you understand? See some examples. Minus 540, then minus 2000. Now compare these two. So without negative sign, the 2000 is a greater. But if you put the negative sign, definitely the minus 540 is a greater. Okay. So are you understand, children? Okay. Now see. Write in ascending order and descending order of the integers. Now see, ascending order. Now take some integers. Minus 350, 400, minus 250, 0, 45, minus 237, okay, then 79. See some integers. Now arrange the integers in ascending order. Okay, now you know that already the negative integers are less than the 0. Okay, so first you arrange in negative integers. Okay, first you take the negative integers because the ascending order. Ascending order means small to big. Okay, so comparing these numbers, the negative integers are smaller than the 0 and positive integers. Okay, now which are the negative integers? These three integers are negative. Okay, comparing these three, see, you know that in negative sign, the bigger number only the smallest, isn't it? So here, without a negative sign, the numerical value 350 is the greater, isn't it? If you put the negative sign, the 350 minus 350 only the smallest value. Okay, so first you take minus 350. Okay, less than. Okay, now compare these two. Then what comes next? Yes, correct. Minus 250. Okay, then which one? Yes, less than minus 237. Okay, now negative integers over. Then comes to next one is 0. Okay, less than 0. Next we compare the positive integers. See which are the positive integers? 445, 79. Okay, so in this positive integer, you know that the smaller one is 45. So 0 less than 45. The next one is less than 79. The next one less than 400. This is the ascending order. Ascending order. Are you understand, children? How to arrange the ascending order in integers? Good. Now, the same numbers you have to write in the descending order. That is the opposite of ascending, reverse of ascending order. Okay. So, ascending means you know that big to small. Arranging the big to small. Okay. So, descending order. Descending order. So, write in reverse. Okay. So, 400. Comparing the positive, negative and 0, in descending order, positive only comes first. Okay, so 400 greater than 79, greater than 49, greater than 0, then greater than minus 237 and greater than minus 250 and the last one is greater than minus 350. So which is the smallest one? Minus 350 is the smallest one. Which is the biggest number? 400. So this is the descending order. Are you understand, children, how to arrange the ascending and descending order? Very good. Now we see absolute value of integers. Absolute value of integers. So modulus or absolute value of an integer. Okay. What does mean by absolute value? Absolute value means we take only the numerical value. Numerical value. For example, see this symbol represents modulus of absolute values. Okay. So see, this is modulus. Okay. See, for example, you take a modulus of minus 45. Okay. Minus 45 as an integer. What is the absolute value of minus 45? See, you take only the numerical value of an integer. Okay. You understand? Next one. See one more example. Plus 350. What is the absolute value of plus 350? That gives the 350. Only the numerical value is called the absolute value of an integer. Are you understand, children? So, in this absolute value, which sums we have to see in absolute values? See one example. See, this is the sea level. Here, have one fish. Okay, here you consider on a hill. Okay, so on the top of the hill, one person is standing here. Here, this person observe in below the sea level, the fish is in the under the sea level. Okay, so the distance between this man and to the fish. For example, here this fish is in position minus 20 feet. That means 20 feet below the sea level. Okay, the person is in 200 above the sea level. So 200 feet above the sea level. You consider that. Okay. So always above the sea level that represent in positive. The sea level is in 0. The below sea level that represent in negative numbers. Okay. So now 200 feet means that is minus 200. Okay. So here above the sea level 200 feet is plus 200. Okay. So now you have to find out the distance between man and the fish. Okay. So how do you find out that? So from the sea level, the man is above the 200 feet. So you have to take plus 200, more or less of plus 200. Then plus of, here the fish is in below the sea level 20 feet. So here you consider this minus 20. How to add this to? So this is a modulus. So you have to take the absolute value. 200 plus here 20. So this is 220 feet. Okay. So I understand how to use the absolute value in the sums. Okay. Good. Now we see this heading, predecessor and successor of an integer. Now for example, you take a plus 485. Okay. So first you see the predecessor of given 485. What is mean by predecessor? One is less than the given number. That is called a predecessor. Okay. So less than means you have to subtract 1 minus 1. So this gives 484. So plus 484. Okay. Then you take the negative integer minus 377. Negative integer. So what is the predecessor of minus 377? Predecessor means one is less than the given number. So less than means you have to subtract minus 1. Okay. So now see here. So both are minus. So you have to add minus 378. Understand, children? Okay. Now see the successor of an given integer. Okay. 500 minus 500. What is the successor of minus 500? Okay. Successor means one is more than the given integer. Okay. So successor. So 1 is more than means you have to add 1. So plus 1. See here, this both are different sign. So you have to subtract. So what comes 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 here 4. So minus 499. You understand, children? So you have to put the biggest number sign. So minus 499. Okay. Now you take a 784 plus 784. What is the successor of 784? Successor means you know that one more than the given number. Okay, so one more, so you have to add 1. So this is 785. So plus 785. Are you understand, children, what is mean by predecessor and successor? Good. Now you go to see the operation on integers. Operation on integers. What are the operation in numbers? Yes, very good. The first one is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So first we are going to see addition on integers. Operation on integers. The first one is addition. Addition. Now we see how to add the integers. For example, you see before entering this, you have to see sign operation. Sign operation. See, for example, plus 4, plus of, plus 3. Here you see both are positive. Both positive integers you have to add. How to add? Okay. So this both positive means you have to add this both 4 plus 3 is plus 7. See, it's an easy way. So you know that how many 1 plus 1s in plus 4? 4. 4 plus 1s. Plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. Here how many plus 3s? Plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. Okay, both are plus. So you have to add this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So how many plus 1s is here? Plus 7. Okay. So plus 7. So both are positive means just you have to add. Okay. See the second example. Plus 4 plus of minus 3. Minus 3. Here 1 is positive, 1 is negative. See how to add this two numbers different sign integers. See, for example, plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Here how many negatives here? 3. So minus 1 minus 1 minus 1. You know that plus 1 minus 1 cancel. So what is the answer here? Only 1 plus 1. So plus 1 is the answer. So you have to write here plus 1. Okay. Next, we see the next term. Minus 4 plus of minus 3. Here both are negative integers. Now see how to add this both negative integers. See here, you know that minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. How many minus 1s is here? 4 minus 1s. Okay. Here minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. Minus 3. Isn't it? So now you add this all. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 minus is here. Okay. So what is the answer? Minus 7 is the answer. Are you understand, children? Next we see minus 4 plus of minus 3. This gives. Now listen. Minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. Okay? See here. See the next one. Minus 4 plus of plus 3. Negative integer add with the positive integer. See here how many 4 minus 4 1 is here 4 times. So minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. Okay? How many plus 1s is here? 3 plus 1s. So plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. So plus 1 minus 1 cancel here. Plus 1 minus 1 cancel. Plus 1 minus 1 cancel. What is the remaining? Minus 1 is the remaining. So minus 1 is the answer. From this example, what we conclude? See, both are positive means just you have to add and put the same sign, positive sign. Okay? Then both are negative means just Here also you want to add and put the negative sign. If both are, one is positive and one is negative means you have to subtract and put the biggest number sign. Okay, see here, here also the different sign. So you have to subtract and put the biggest number sign. Are you understand children how to add the integers? Good. Listen children. Now see addition on integers using number line. Using number line. See, for example, so first you take both positive integers. See, plus 4 plus of plus 2. So how do you add these integers on number line? See, here first integer is positive 4 plus 4. So where is here positive 4? That is in the right side of the 0. So this is the positive 4. Here the positive 4. Okay. So here positive 4. Stand on the positive 4. Here the sum is addition. So this plus indicates you face the positive direction. Okay, stand on 4 plus positive 4 and face the positive direction. See, for example, take this doll. See, here stands on 4 and facing positive direction. You know that the right side is positive direction and left side is negative direction. So this sum is addition. So the first integer is positive 4 plus 4. So stands on plus 4 and facing positive direction for plus addition. Okay. Then see here, what is the next integer? Plus 4 plus 2. Okay. So you move from 4 to 2 steps. Move to 2 steps on right side. Okay. Forward. Okay. So 1, 2. Okay. What is the answer now? 6. Positive 6. So the answer is plus 6. Are you understand children? See the next example. Minus 4 plus of minus 3. Minus 4 plus of minus 3. Now see here, which is the first integer? Minus 4. Okay. So you stand on minus 4. The left side of the 0. So here this is a minus 4. Stands on minus 4. This is the addition sum. So face to right side. Okay. Then here the next integer is minus 3. So you move 3 steps backward because this is a minus. Plus comes means move to forward. Okay. Minus comes means move to backward. 3 steps. Okay. So minus 4 from 1, 2. Here one more is minus 7. So 3 steps means that answer is minus 7. Are you understand children? So what is the answer? Minus 7. So stands on minus 4 because the first number is minus 4. Okay. So stands on minus 4. This addition. So you face to right side. This is facing right side. And the next integer is minus 3. So you move backward 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. So what comes here answer? Minus 7. So minus 7 is the answer. Are you understand children? Okay. See the one more sum. Minus 5 plus of plus 4. Now we see how to add these two integers. One is negative integer and one is positive integer. See here, it is the first integer minus 5. Okay. Here where is minus 5 on the number line? Yes, the left side of the 0. Yes, here is a minus 5. Okay, stands on -5. This is the addition sum. So you face to right side always. Addition means you have to face to right side. Subtraction sum means you have to face to left side. Okay, this is a positive direction. Okay, so face to right side, and here what is the next integer? +4. Okay, +4 means you have to move 4 steps forward. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So what comes there? -5, 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, and 4. Okay, so what is the answer now? -1. Are you understand? Okay, now see one more example. +6 plus of -3. So for this one also we use the number line. See here, +6. Okay. See where is +6? That is the right side of the 0, positive. Okay, positive 6. Here this is a positive 6. Okay, stands on 6. And this is the addition sum, face to right side. And what is the next integer? -3. So -3 means you have to move backward 3 steps. Okay. So 1 step, 2 step, 3 steps. Okay. 2, 3. What is the answer now? Yes, +3. So the answer is +3. Are you understand, children? How to use the addition on integers using number line. Okay. In next class, we see subtraction on integers. In next class. Thank you, children.